Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting, another wondrous, another spectacular Propagandacast for your host, Imperial Dane, master of propaganda, hero of the Reich, defender of the fatherland. We shall be watching here MilkPlease fighting for the Soviet Union, comrades, and the 400th Mechanized Brigade rolling at secure vital village, which has appeared to be a weak spot in the German lines, being held here currently by CaptainSprice of the 210th Infanterie Division, with reinforcements rapidly arriving as his grenadier try to close up the line. Company spreading out here, conscripts on the way here first from police. Looks like he's spreading out. Where's Mr. Price so far? With a company up there and some pioneers, might be heading a bit southwards. Oh, this is a bit interesting. He's actually starting out here with a sniper. That is some pretty bold stuff right there from CaptainSprice off the bat. I mean, a sniper, that's usually what you don't see very often. It's a bit risky and certainly will delay his ability to take territory, and he's immediately wiring off this spot here. So it seems like here that Captain Price is opting for a pretty focused opening here, with something over here being planned in case the Russians attack, and certainly he's going to be fighting very hard for these areas. Otherwise he'd not be putting that much effort in. We only hear 3 conscript squads out, and only now does the first one of this squad arrive for CaptainSprice. Conscripts heading southwards. Sniper holding up here by the fuel point. He will certainly be a bit delayed, and already here we are noting that MilkPlease has vastly more territory than his fascist opponent, already there having secured the fuel point, securing the munitions, and already another victory point there. I mean, we can already see this is a bit of a bold start from CaptainSprice in some regards. Not so much in what he's doing, but so much in what he's getting and thus not doing. But there we go, he finally got around the fuel point as well. But he will certainly be a bit behind. And already here, sniper fires off, revealing himself. Good shot there, Helmut. We need to see the MilkPlease pull us up behind here, hoping to perhaps somehow rush the sniper. And of course, at the same time, this does present a bit of a unique problem here for Price, since again, he's only got one squad. He needs to get his sniper safe, or he could rest the conscripts, rush him and take him out in 1 or 2 volleys. Then he's exposed himself to one conscript already here down to half health. There we go, conscripts hooking up behind, hoping to catch us now on the retreat. This is quickly getting out here for CaptainSprice. Although the conscript at the same time taking heavy damage from the grenadiers, so being a bit too much in, take the shots from the sniper, and there goes sniper retreats. Conscripts moving in, they need to stop up there, not so on the move and don't shoot as fast, but there we go. Instead he gets caught here between 2 grenadier squads now and 2 pioneers, and overall all of a sudden his engagement turns out to be quite favourable here for CaptainSprice. A nice series of tactical decisions there ultimately turned this out alright for him. He lost only 1 grenadier, but actually took out a much larger conscript force. In fact, knocking out about 7 conscripts. Definitely not bad. Now an early Molotov being wielded against the infantry. 1 pioneer down. Molotov locked here. Another pioneer down. Overall, heavy losses there to the Russians. Not so heavy losses there for CaptainSprice, although he did take a bit of damage, but still. An interesting open right there so far from CaptainSprice. Rather close there already, but so far his ice cold will here so far paid off. And there you go, that looks like the grenades. Oh, conscripts maybe. They did charge up across the grenades out in the open, and thus they are in a bit of problems. There we go. Getting close, very close. And there we go, MilkPlease in the end was the one who pulled back. Sniper moving up. We don't have bunker up. Looks like he might be setting up a machine gun, but here rather interesting positioning there then from CaptainSprice, although one should of course note there's going to be a bit of a weakness here, which is called the entire bottom. And all it's going to take is 1 satchel charge, 1 demo charge or anything to wing in from another angle, and that bunker won't be doing much good. So that is vital to keep in mind. We are seeing here that MilkPlease is pushing out for us to south. I mean, the north is pretty much his, so no issues there.
We have now installed a field hospital.
Commanders by the advanced warfare, lend-lease, and mechanized support. Forgot about that. And we're seeing Jäger armor early on then for CaptainSprice. Interesting, interesting. Sniper gets off now. Keep it down. They got negative cover. Captain Price here a bit. Awfully. Both of the sniper that could easily end up with one man goes back in a pine casket to his opponent. Oh, it's Germany, and there you go. Comets retreating here. Not looking too good, but looks like they will make it out of there reasonably alive. Captain Price definitely needs to be very careful. And there you go. We're seeing advanced warfare here. The choice for MilkPlease. The T-3045 now, by the way, having received a bunch of changes, including now slightly more expensive, but of course it also received more armor and more penetration. Grenadiers moving up. Firing away there at the bunker. Grenadiers holding up here. And of course, to a certain extent, I mean, MilkPlease can't move much farther. So at the same time, a bit of a bad decision here by Captain Price. He's going to be out in the open, not in cover. Sniper holding out here from afar. Lagging a bit here, looks like there's a problem. Company is up. He could have had the engines set up a demo charge. Probably wasn't aware that quite away. Sniper's clinging away, hoping to kill someone, but so far he's not having a frightful deal of luck. There we go. MilkPlease has so far gained the large chunk of the map there, although we do see here that a nice little maneuver has cut off MilkPlease from the northern part of the map, but at the same time Captain Price County so far does only hold strategic points, no resource points. That was not all good. We're noting here a machine gun on the way. Will he be moving up the comets to try and get behind the bunker and set up a demo charge, or what will he do? Looks like that is not the case so far. And looks like MilkPlease troops are in a bit of a bind. A lot of them are not looking too good. And there go medic bunker up. More Grenadiers on the way here for Captain Price. And the sniper now fully healed moves forwards again. Ready to snipe some Bolsheviks. And we're seeing some machine guns being handed out here to his troops. A larger quantity then of automatic weapons of the close range kind, which will certainly make it harder for Captain Price to get close, but at the same time it will give Captain Price a long range advantage if he goes for too many. I mean, particularly in the building, I mean, it won't do much good. So right here, I'm not entirely sure why he went so heavily on the submachine guns, saying these cars need to pull back. Oh no. Going straight from the bunker here. And ultimately did not make it away there. Bit of a silly decision there, I think. On MilkPlease, again, the submachine guns overall are not really going to do much here. I mean, overall, Captain Price will not engage at close, and overall just fight at range will have the advantage. So I know, I mean, submachine guns are not really the sort of thing you just want to lead a defense with. Maximus going the center. Grenadiers holding in the north here. And let's see, it looks like MilkPlease might be able to save at least his other counter squad, so he doesn't end up losing more than one.
Enemy forces are neutralizing a sector.
Another maximum on the way here for MilkPlease in the face of the German advance over here. One sniper has reached veteran C1 with 12 kills to his name.
Machine gun. A sector has been cut
And now
off.
Captain Price is going back hard, taking points left and right.
Units on the field.
Also having a rather particular connection with this fuel point. Though we do see at the moment, well, he's actually in the lead for now. In terms of fuel, in terms of income though, we do see that MilkPlease so far has slightly more fuel, though that might not last forever. And of course, considering what commander is gone, he might be trying to play at the T-3045s, which will take some time though. He's got 4 command points, he's got 5 command points to go. So that will take some time. And this time, which in theory his opponent could take advantage of by going for some armor reasonably early on and then heading in with that. Of course, we'll have to see what happens actually.
A squad of pioneers has arrived.
Pioneers arriving there for Captain Price. Maybe he's lost the other ones. Nope. He's actually adding additional pioneers. Noting he is not taken up yet. Sniper continues killing. And there we go, Grenadiers equipped with a light machine gun give out.
Taking fire!
These conscripts are definitely not having a fun day versus the Grenadiers.
We have it.
We're under attack, standing by.
Oh, they're not entirely sure what happened here for MilkPlease, but either way, his machine gun is poorly positioned. And another country squad went down. The sniper got the last one before he managed to escape there. Nice shooting there.
Yes, comrade.
Still MilkPlease is holding on to a nice chunk on that. And there you go. Light to mechanized company going up. Of course, question is what we'll be getting from that. More conscripts on the way for MilkPlease. Definitely hurting in the infantry department.
Targeted repairs can now be accomplished.
Machine gun ready.
The Maxims, the conscripts.
Contact.
Maxim covering here from the church. Making it a bit harder for the Germans to advance into the centre. And there we go, forcing about, but at the same time, also got one Grenadier squad holding up here. More submachine guns in the way here. Looks like he's hoping to get the advantage against the Grenadiers up close. Slight mistake there for Max Maxim up that close. There you go, Molotov as well. These Grenadiers could end up wiped out. He's not careful. There you go. Conscripts send those Grenadiers running back to Berlin. Oh, well, not quite.
We're under attack. The enemy has our range.
Maxim continues to hold out here, despite an ever-increasing German presence in an attempt to force out the defenders. Nego gets almost wiped out there by the conscripts. With another Grenadier squad here holding out. Doing quite a bit of damage to the Grenadiers before they can get close. The conscripts here already heavily damaged. Not doing good, he just needs to retreat here. Pull out, pull out. Molotov forcing the Grenadiers to move straight in front of the submachine guns there. But there we go, sniper arrives and another country squad could go down. Foster competing with the flames and the fire. But pulls it off. And noting here now that CaptainSprice is adding an armored car, popping over here to CaptainSprice in fact. Another country squad dead here. MilkPlease is playing a bit of a dangerous game, to be honest. He's a bit too reckless, I feel. He's losing way too many infantry squads in the moment.
Pioneers ready for anything. Pioneers.
He's definitely not making it any easier for him.
Scout car awaiting orders.
He does still have the fuel advantage, but in terms of manpower, he is beginning to really fall behind.
Grenadiers reporting.
He constantly has to replace the lost infantry squads. He really needs to sort of be able to deliver some vicious blows to CaptainSprice, who sort of wants a real chance in the longer run. In particular, that sniper also constantly running around, draining his forces, causing constant attrition that way.
We have our reinforcements.
Arriving there, the Panzerabwehrkanone. Also noting so far no sign of any commander abilities, although there we go. You do see he's upgrading with the autocannon and the spotting scopes.
Enemy forces are securing our territory.
Didn't know they could upgrade both at the same time. That was interesting. But there we go, allows him to see much farther with the scout car.
Objective captured.
Little fun fact there. Mine's going down there, that is good. That is good. Will there be a... well, we've got a few gone there. He's pushing a bit south again. Bunker still holding up, actually. And again, preventing any direct movement from here. He attacked it to a certain extent, actually nicely constricting his opponent's move, despite, you know, perhaps also having a bit of his weakness. There we go. Catching them right here with the Molotov and the Maxim. Let's change you for the sniper.
Was ist los? The enemy is gaining a foothold. We are down to 300 points.
And Grenadiers providing covering fire here from the nearby bank position. Pushing into the centre, nothing to really stop them. Alternating mine spotted. Looks like he's pushing in with everything he has. Looks like Milk is making a large push here for the southern fuel pot, while again losing the north. Milk here again, due to the heavy losses, is actually having a problem maintaining map control. In positions he's not getting any sort of squad kills on his opponent. He's already got one veteran, 3 grenadier squad with a light machine gun. But there we go, field gun has right. We're noting a second pack. Looks like CaptainSprice is really preparing for enemy armor.
Taking MG fire! Sniper ready! Pioneers ready for anything!
There you go, trying to sweep, but getting spotted. And cleared out. Makes it a bit harder to clear out the mines. That's for sure. And there we go, sniper caught with their maximum already down to half health there. Pioneers continue to be pinned down there. Not much progress. Grenadiers pushing forward, squad in there. There's the maximum fails to connect, and we're noting almost all of his grenadiers have been equipped with light machine guns. Cartridge here, they need to pull back, and the field gun is now by actually in a bit of trouble as well.
How can we help?
Oh, Maxim here caught in the open by Grenadier squad with the light machine gun. Overall, the situation is a bit dangerous for MilkPlease. CaptainSprice here relentlessly hounding him. And there you go. Light machine gun is really just tearing into the rations. There you go. Almost losing the entire squad. There. Oh, finally got a squad kill there. Small victory for MilkPlease and the Soviet peoples.
Enemy forces are securing our territory.
Looks like MilkPlease is able to escape with the field gun. Also noting no taking up so far. Could he be aiming for a heavy tank destroyer? Of all the things. But now looks like we're seeing 9 command points up, so that's like the ultimate we have to be there for his opponent. You can take a quick check here. Yes, indeed, which means he just needs a bit more manpower. And he can begin calling in the tanks, but already noting here we're seeing 2 anti-tank guns with a 3rd one on the way. I mean, that's going to be quite the anti-tank gun force. And noting here, head-on assault. Now that the bunker has vanished.
New unit has arrived.
And it is doing the best from the church, but not quite enough.
We're taking fire!
Now doing what it can. Scout Cup plastering, however, auto cannon rounds. And overall, the presence of the sniper, the light machine, and the Scout Cup really mixes into a bit of a kill zone here. Slaughtering numerous rifles. We're noting 3 machine guns, by the way. Quite a bit there. Laying down a volley of death and bullets. And the T-3045 has arrived here. With more armor, more penetration, I believe better AOE as well. And there we go, the one slight problem. 3 T-Pack 40s just tear through it as if though it was nothing. Bit of a pack front here. We do see the Soviet Air Forces on the way, but a bit too late there. The T-3045 stood no chance. And there you go, quick strike there from the Sturmovik. Does a bit of damage to a few units. Kills one for shot. And leaves the armored car a bit damaged.
Pack loaded for panda hunting.
But overall here, the pack front was able to actually break the armored assault here from MilkPlease, who probably wasn't expecting his opponent to be that prepared and that viciously prepared to stop a tank. He should have pulled back instead of trying to sort of get past it. Because again, the way it's altered, partly due to the way they're spread out, it's going to be very difficult outmaneuvering them all. So pretty much we just to pull back as soon as he came under fire, and hopefully hope to come out of it that way. Of course, that's a bit too late to say now, but just a quick note there. Normally, though, you only see me going in 1 pack, so right here, 3 packs is definitely a bit of a surprise there from CaptainSprice, but also definitely presents a massive threat to any enemy armor.
We are ready for action.
Once more, though, the map splits 50-50, more or less. With CaptainSprice, though, rather behind in the victory point department of things.
Enemy forces are
Looks like we're actually taking up now. Could be he might not be going for the elephant right off the bat. Also, a Stuka bombing strike is available.
The enemy is taking
through it to come to Bomber, and there we go. Engineers spotted and sent home crying.
Grenadiers ready.
It looks like a rifle grenade went off here, or something in a way blew up, leaving a lot of Russians not feeling too well in the dirt.
CoH2 has been upgraded.
Another T-3045 here from MilkPlease, hopefully with a high... Oh! Canadian squad almost right out there by the conscripts. Bit close though, he could have gotten them all if he was not careful. Assault into the centre encounters serious resistance. Here's a large machine gun. Interlocking the few there spawning in. Conscripts need to roll back though! They're back, get wiped out with the Pioneers. T-3045 here, pulled a bit too far away. Needs to get close, otherwise he can actually overrun those Pioneers and murder them. More conscripts moving in. And time for the mid-game analysis. The situation overall looking reasonably nice here. Well, for the Soviets anyway, they got most of the map, though at the same time, I mean, we do see here the opponent, Mr. Price, has a lot of infantry. He's got numerous anti-tank guns, he's got the scout guns, he's got snipers. I mean, he's not exactly doing too bad either. And if his opponent pushes too far in armor, of course, he's going to call in a elephant on top of things, of course. Right now, an option could be now he's picked up, he's actually setting a support core, or support armor core, and then maybe, you know, consider either an Ostwind, a Panzerfaust, Stug, and Ostwind, certainly considering the amount of infantry his opponent has, and considering also the packs. I mean, could work. Stug could also soak the Panzer. I mean, all of favourable choice. Of course, the Ostwind would also help with any air support that might come in, though, from MilkPlease, of course, due to his commander, will have access to plenty of strafing runs from the Sturmik, and certainly having Ostwind might help contain that. Well, just a bit. So that is also something to keep in mind, though. He really needs to sort of begin pushing back, and certainly a tank could help with that, on an assault gun, but definitely needs to take some ground here, definitely needs to get around some of those victory points, because if he keeps up like this, then MilkPlease could win. MilkPlease, on the other hand, you know, needs to be a bit more cautious. He has a slight tendency of getting a bit too overly aggressive and making some slightly overrated actions, losing tanks or infantry in perhaps not so grand manners. I mean, he's got a lot of machine guns though. He's got a field gun. A mortar could actually provide with a bit of help keeping things a bit at bay, then particularly make it a bit harder for the sniper to move about. That would be an option. Otherwise, mines around some of the victory points would also be an idea. More infantry maybe, or something else. Of course, you could also try and set up for Sturmovik attack, though that does require him to be a bit more careful. Of course, I mean, if he's going to keep playing on this, and I'd not recommend it necessarily, since again it's going to be a lot more expensive and sort of thus in the longer run harder to pull off. I mean, if he does insist on, he should at least consider getting some fuel cans to sort of help with the fuel income, and thus further again support this kind of armor plate which he's aiming at. Just, you know, saying that. But let us return to the fight here and see what happens. Also, in terms of kills, we are knowing here that CaptainSprice is actually quite far ahead. Again, we do note the MilkPlease has made a lot of perhaps not so grand decision, and that department has suffered some massive casualties. Though we do note that he's actually pretty close in terms of them, but still lots of men lost to the German war machine.
We have the point.
Engineer standing by.
And there you go, support armor core going up. Looks like he's making a slight push into the centre. Gunnery is supported by the sniper. Close to X-23. 38 kills, by the way.
HMG ready for action.
T-34-85 tanks are now ready for use.
T-3045, not really doing much. He seems to be rather passive with it, probably because he doesn't know where the pack 40s are and he doesn't want to risk. Repeat, there goes strafing run going in on the Grenadiers.
Taking ground fire.
Nice bit of damage there. Scout car fires, doesn't do much. The Sturmik keeps flying.
Enemy has only 200 points.
Man down.
Conscripts charging in, getting sniped here.
Enemy contact.
MilkPlease still retaining most of the map. He needs to secure the centre victory point again, and a counterattack towards the north will be needed. Although with two Grenadier squads, rather veteran and with light machine guns, it's going to require a bit of a sizable force, at least some armour to force the Grenadiers up here. Otherwise, I mean, any infantry assault will be rather heavily punished. It looks like a straight Stuka bomb going off here. We can hear the Jericho trumpet. Nasty blast there. I'm not entirely sure why I aimed it like that. He's almost got a squat there, but ultimately didn't. Still falls it away, and there you go. The one transport here was rapidly taken down. I mean, all of these light machine guns can end up causing you a bit of trouble. Pioneer advance encounters a Maxim, and Flak Panzer is away. Here for CaptainSprice. The Ostwind. And he's actually moving every pack here towards north as the T-35 here attacks.
Sniper!
And the second one arrives. And here's an immediate problem, as we realise here that MilkPlease's southern forces have no anti-tank support, and thus the Flak Panzer pretty much tears into them. And another squad goes down. Looks like a counter squad gets something which is holding them running straight in front of all this and getting murdered pretty viciously. T-35 here found problems. Damaged engine. And he's not getting it away. The pack gunners are tearing through it. And it gets abandoned. It is abandoned, ready for the Germans to seize. But no, looks like one T-35 is moving up. And will knock it out. And good night.
Awaiting command.
Enemy forces are attempting to capture our territory.
Killers, why are they shooting at us?
Flak Panzer. Slightly pulls back here. Field gun. We're seeing a larger push going in here. MilkPlease pushing hard for the centre. Little action on the flanks. Little defence. Needs to quickly counterattack to push back the Pioneers there, though.
Follow their tracks to victory.
Flak Panzer rolls in, so never mind. Looks like he's a bit past when they go. The packs are quickly re-establishing once more. Kill zone in the centre. Tank kill zone.
Capture complete. We have found the enemy!
I mean, with 3 anti-tank guns, he's able to largely lay down a pretty heavy and devastating fight towards any tank.
Enemy gunners!
And Sturmer went down here, killing a few poor souls. Mostly medics by the looks of it. But even an IS-2 would actually have to be careful about attacking straight into 3 pack 40s. And the field gun here is getting absolutely plastered. And ultimately left behind.
Enemy armor!
But certainly one can see the Flak Panzer being used a bit more now that it's actually made a bit cheaper and not as expensive as a Panzer IV.
We are losing supplies to the enemy.
Oh, Maxim crew not doing too well here. Tommy's all getting those in, what we're going to do is Sniper continues to snipe away. One Maxim crew down, just heavy loss here for MilkPlease. He's barely got any forces left now.
Taking fire!
Again, his strategy here playing for just T-3045s has proven to be perhaps not quite as effective as he'd hoped.
Fleet has arrived.
Without anything to sort of really provide any further depth in the way he's been playing again, the way that pretty much here CaptainSprice were able to sort of lay down a pretty nasty echelon of anti-tank guns.
Awaiting command.
Supply sector under attack.
Synchronized anti-tank gun movement.
Command of an elephant tank destroyer.
And good lord, looks like there's no kill like overkill in CaptainSprice's book as we see an elephant tank destroyer being added. Schwerer Panzerjäger bereit.
Squad at full strength.
That's definitely going to be a bit of a nightmare here for MilkPlease.
Falling into enemy hands.
Well, further of a nightmare. Further of a nightmare.
Sturmovik close air support is available.
45 kills, by the way, on the German sniper.
Our PPSHs are
No
here.
slacks there, more field guns on the way.
Yuri can hit some. Shoot back, comrades!
Our unit count is increasing.
The map is rapidly turning the colour of CaptainSprice.
What do you need?
Field gun arrives. He's got plenty of munitions though for Sturmwing attack, so I think to a certain extent he might be better off mining some of the parts that sort of catch his opponent is. And there you go, Flak Panzer breaking the field gun. Apparently something he, well, does need it, which I can't blame him with, you know, 3 packed 40s in an elephant tank destroyer. A field gun is probably not going to add so much then, except the barrages, and then I imagine he'd choose a weapon he doesn't have to feed munitions to fire.
The sector is at risk.
This now
There we go.
belongs to the people and workers of the Soviet Union.
Enemy contact!
So quite a bit of force now available for CaptainSprice.
We have
Immediate
deployed.
shot there after the field gun.
Waiting for your command!
T-34, crew.
We have more conscripts at our disposal. We are losing territory.
We will
More
defend
conscripts?
him to the death. Well done, comrades. The point is ours.
Machine gun ready.
T-34 ready.
The enemy has cut off a sector.
Things are pretty quiet. Might as well speed up with MilkPlease, clearly setting up for something, building up for something. Some kind of northern assault.
Now belongs to us.
Now it's getting wrecked, a bit more of a laborious
We have an
process.
isolated sector.
Another T-34 arrives, and looks like we're going to see it come in here. At the same time, we're seeing a bunker being laid down. It looks like he is expecting the assault somewhere in the north, and of course is preparing for it. Good thinking there. And then we see one large conscript assault moving in, and noting another machine gun bunker there, and already the losses are growing. The assault is encountering serious problems. We've got the Pack 40s here, covering the entire north as well. Strafing run going in. Down on the fire too fast, and there we go. One T-35 went down. Looks like over here didn't do too well. Taken out by the elephant. Another Sturmwing crashing down near the German base. Oh, over here actually collapsing a house. Nasty work here. And nasty immediately we see MilkPlease here pulling back. His assault has failed. And rather than feed more into it, he tries to save as much as he can from it. Though sadly doesn't end up quite fully working out like that.
Death before retreat.
But certainly, I mean, he suffered too many losses to sort of really have much of an easy chance against his opponent. CaptainSprice basically with a large resource advantage. And constantly solidifying his hold across the map.
Taking fire!
Not afraid of bunkering down when on the finally on the
85
defensive.
tanks are now ready for use. Use them
Although
to
at the same
crush
time, I
the
do
Huns.
believe he has the force to actually lead an assault, to be honest.
They've opened
Elephant
up
here
on us.
firing. Looks like he's trying to shoot through the hedgerows here in hopes of getting the Flak Panzer. Not quite successful though.
T-34,
Not quite
crew
successful.
loaded and ready.
Back to CaptainSprice again, noticeably larger force. Picking things up a bit again.
Elephant here.
Bit of gunning going on here, and just troops getting massacred out there. Got the engine on the Flak Panzer, but clearly was that worth the conscript squad? I would not say so.
You need an elephant?
And looks like the elephant actually got a few more kills. Got another kill here. Looks like the elephant has also been made slightly better versus infantry, which means it's actually slightly better overall. Though, mind you, it's also got, I think, the highest penetration of any unit currently in the game.
Enemy contact!
So, I mean, that certainly also has been helped, where previously could actually, you know, bounce shots off. Now it's pretty much impossible. Even an IS-2 will not bounce anything off that thing's front.
I've been spotted!
6 kills. It's actually killing quite a bit of infantry. It seems to have been improved there. Can't score down now. We basically know here the MilkPlease as well. Nothing left. And something going on here to taking it off. Snow retreating. Looks like he's going after it with the T-35, I think.
Territory secured.
There we go.
Elephant needs orders. Our opponents are seizing a sector.
Sniper making it back home. T-35 making it in.
Our base is under
Shot
attack.
flies and misses. Sniper basically running around the headquarters trying to avoid a painful, horrifying death. And we're seeing there Sturmik holding Pack 40s moving in. Sturmik moving in, and oh dear, gets shot down. Oh! Got him. Himmel crashes down into the T-35. A last humiliating blow to MilkPlease's pride in this fight, which has definitely not gone his way. There we go. Game over. A bit of a brutal fight here. Some interesting tactics being employed here by CaptainSprice here. Some aggressive tactics. We saw the Elephant now also improve. We saw in fact also the T-35. In this case, we saw it also encountering a pretty effective anti-tank tactic, which is just basically a ton of anti-tank and basically shredding through it. I mean, nicely done there. And we're starting to see here that MilkPlease certainly was a bit too aggressive, a bit too reckless at time, not considering unit preservation or retreat paths. Several times losing entire squads overall in the long run gave CaptainSprice quite the advantage. That combined though also with the Strandian plot, which is basically just playing for T-35s without no fuel catch or anything, rather left MilkPlease in many regards vulnerable. I mean, against a lesser opponent it might have worked, but again versus CaptainSprice that clearly was not in the cards. And CaptainSprice here played a very strong, very solid, very competent game. A bit risky. I mean, he had lost that sniper early on. I mean, it was very close, really. And had he lost it, things could probably look rather different. But at the same time, maybe not so different either. Though the game might have lasted longer. Scout here definitely also did alright, and the flak panzer this time around was actually a good choice. It actually did a lot of damage. I mean, new flak panzers are overall a nice improvement. So, there you go. I hope you enjoyed this match. I hope you learned something about it. You know, about some new units, also some anti-tank tactics, you know. 3 packs could be an idea, or at least more than 1 pack. This is Imperial Dane saying cheers, and see you tomorrow. And of course, spread the word of the Propagandacast, my dear viewers.